Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Safitri and PM 18040066. In this occasion, I would like to show you about my research. Under the title is Teacher Strategy to Develop Speaking Skill from Students Junior High School through Activity-Based Learning. First, introduction. Speaking is one of the 4 abilities that must be possessed in learning English. Based on the current curriculum, English is eliminated from subjects in elementary schools. So, it's likely that students who are in the junior high school level still have weak speaking skills. Several factors are the reasons for the weak ability of students. Can make students feel insecure or afraid to speak in English. In classroom learning, the teachers play an important role continuing to pay attention to the learning development of their students. For this discussion, we will discuss speaking skill in front of the class from students in junior high school. In this speaking development, the teachers can carry out the following strategies. Conduct a discussion or conversation in English with studying as an activity-based learning at the elementary level. Since language is the basic tool for communication, it's essential to develop speaking skill in language learning process. However, successful development of speaking skill in language learning can be under the influence of different factors. One of which is the notion of anxiety. As an effective variable, anxiety can be defined as a state of apprehension. Anxiety as the subjective feeling of tension, nervousness, and worry associated with an arousal of the autonomic system. Based on the phenomena described above, the cause of the low speaking ability achieved by students in learning English, this encourages researchers to conduct research related to the factors of student success in speaking English. Next, the purpose of the research. The purpose of the research is to find out how much students' interest in using the discussion conversation method in developing students' speaking skills. Next, to tell the benefits we'll get if we use this method. And the last one is, it proves that the discussion conversation method is effective for developing students' speaking skills. Next, we are going to chapter 2, review of related literature. First, speaking skills. Since learning to speak is challenging, teachers need to carefully select a task to give students speaking practice and should guide the students when and how to perform the task. Moreover, the teacher should not only be encouraging but also keep in mind that learners learn while making mistakes during an assigned task. Baker and Westrak 2000. Next, activities used during the study. In this study, a few warm-up activities suggested by Holmes 2003 were used with the experimental group to develop and enhance students' speaking skills. Warm-up activities help the students get to know each other in a comfortable atmosphere. Warm-up activities can be divided in 2 types. The first type gives students an opportunity to interview each student without too much teacher supervision. Conducted in pairs, students often find these activities not threatening since they have only listeners. During the second type of speaking activity, the students play games that are fun and rather interesting. from teacher. Support from teacher. The first, investigate students. Why are students weak in their ability to speak? And then do some tests. For example, interview close friends using English. And next, evaluate students to find out which students are superior in speaking ability. And then excellent students are advised to help other friends. And next, development of students' speaking skill. The first, students who have mastered a lot of vocabulary in daily conversation tend to feel more confidence, and good speaking skill and easy to understand will be useful for the next level of school. And the last one is students who feel afraid on speaking strong tend to lack self-confidence. Start to make a list of vocabulary words that are commonly used in daily conversation. And next, methodology. This research uses descriptive quantitative method. And the next, samples. The sample in the study is the students of grade 7 at SMPN Negeri 2 Sungai Aur. And the data collection using observation through several tests and basic activities that have been described in the previous section. The data obtained through observation is analyzed by filtering and comparing the data to identify how the students have made progress through the activities that have been carried out. Okay, the last section is conclusion. According to the results of the research, the study concludes that activity-based learning is effective in enhancing students' speaking skills. In order to enhance the speaking skills of students, teachers should use this method in the classroom. It's also recommended that the teachers should be provided training to implement this method in language lessons. Based on the observation, interview with students and teachers, and focus group discussion, it's found that the problems encountered by the students in speaking English cover the lack of appropriate vocabulary, the lack of correct pronunciation, and the lack of confidence. Finally, I think that's enough for my explanation about my research. Thanks for your attention and forgive me for my mistakes. Thanks for watching my video and see you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.